Howdy folks, Jambareeqi here. If you were forced into a situation where you had to kill your best friend, would you do it? That's a question that the film Battle Royale tries to answer. In Battle Royale, a school class is selected to participate in the Battle Royale Act, a severe punishment for unruly students. Battle Royale forces this class to fight each other to the death under 3 days. To make the task even harder, collars are locked onto the students' necks. If a student enters a danger zone on the island, the collar will explode. If more than one student is alive by the last day, everyone's collars will explode. Who will win this Battle Royale? Okay, let's get this out of the way. I'm not going to compare this film to The Hunger Games, because I'm not that acquainted with the Hunger Games franchise. I don't think I'm qualified to compare both films. Okay? Moving on. Every time I watch this film, I get an awful feeling in my stomach, because it's such a disturbing experience. Not because of the gore, but because of the context of the violence. The idea of being forced to kill your best friend is a harrowing feeling, and this movie encourages its audience to imagine this situation. It's all displayed in a powerfully realistic way too, to emphasize the magnitude of the gritty horror and brutality. Director Kinji Fukasawa uses his experiences from World War II to create a tense atmosphere of fear where anything is possible and anyone can die. The film uses its large cast of characters to demonstrate how different personalities would respond when pressured into this horrifying position. Sure, we don't get to know most of these characters before they enter Battle Royale, but the way they act during the game perfectly illustrates what kind of people they are. The film decides to mainly centre on a group of characters who want to live and are empathetic towards human life, but know that they have to resort to violence to survive. I think this is how most rational people would approach Battle Royale, so it makes sense that the film would focus on them. We can resonate with them because they're good people, yet they have the common sense to defend themselves. At the same time, it's still fascinating watching the other kids decide how they will adapt to Battle Royale. Some are naturally violent or malicious individuals, a few have the talent to escape the island, a couple prefer to take their own lives rather than participate, and others just want to survive without causing any harm. Because we get to see so many different reactions to the situation, we end up witnessing the best and the worst of humanity. Some kids bask in the bloody violence and show no mercy, but others show their love for their friends, proving how far they'll go to stand by them. Plus, the film is willing to show that good and evil isn't all black and white. Some students are bloodthirsty, but still have a hint of love or sadness in them. The film also explores the theme of trust as well as survival. It's one thing to choose your own path while being forced into this game, but could you trust others to do the same? Not all of these students are close friends, and many have tension between them developed in the school environment. This begs the students to question how well they know their classmates and whether they're worth trusting.
めぐみの向き、これ？そんなんじゃ人殺せないよね。そんなことないよ。心臓の弱い親父なら一発で結構危ないんだよ。使ったことあるの？まさかね、ごめんね。Let's go!
It's not just the game itself that's disturbing. The fact that the adults are behaving so calmly about this barbaric practice sends chills down my spine. They act so casual about it, as if the students are being sent to summer camp or about to take an academic exam. Plus, the informative video that's shown to the students before the game is started is horrifying. The presenter acts so cheery and upbeat, even though she's explaining something so disgusting. It's kind of funny in a dark sort of way.
白岩学園3年 B 組の皆さん、こんにちは。
はい、こんにちは。
今日皆さんは幸運にも今年度バトルロワイヤルの対象クラスに選ばれました。おめでとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
ではこれからお姉さんがルールについて説明します。よく聞いて正しく元気に戦ってくださいね。
Then there's Teacher Kitano, a bitter and lonely man chosen to lead this event. He's full of so much hatred towards his former students that he's become desensitized to the situation. He really creeps me out because he's so passive about Battle Royale. What helps is that he's played by the legendary Takeshi Kitano, a multi-talented man who's best known for his deadpan style of acting. His dry delivery and stoic face gives his character a cold screen presence, but also adds to the film's twisted sense of humor. Takeshi Kitano isn't the only talented performer in this film. Many of the students are played by a wide variety of superb actors. Over 800 teenagers auditioned for these roles, and I swear the best were chosen. Each one displays vivid emotion and raw energy as they help to sell the brutality of the situation. Heck, some of these teenagers went on to do big things. Tatsuya Fujiwara, who plays the lead character, went on to play Light in the live-action Death Note movies. And Chiaki Kuriyama, who has a brief role, went on to play Gogo in Tarantino's Kill Bill Volume 1. So, you're probably wondering how I would personally approach Battle Royale if I was forced to enter it. I think I would do the same as the lead characters. I'm a very empathetic person, and I think that human life is precious, so I wouldn't want to hurt or kill anyone innocent. At the same time, I'm a keen survivor, and I know I wouldn't give up. I would be prepared to defend myself and aim to find a way off the island. To conclude, I think that Battle Royale is one of the finest offerings from Asian cinema. It's a dark, entertaining satire full of raw emotion and exciting action. I will admit that it's not for everyone. Some people might find it to be too over the top and violent, but personally, I really enjoy it. I'm going to give Battle Royale 5 blood-spurting strawberries out of 5. Now, sadly, this is going to be the last episode of Jambites. That's right. I want to lessen the workload on my channel, so live-action films are now going to be reviewed on my main show, Jambareeqi Reviews. I've really enjoyed working on Jambites episodes. It's been interesting talking about all these various live-action movies. I hope you've enjoyed watching Jambites. It's been really fun. Cheerio, folks.